Hello everyone, this is Aira. And you might be asking yourself, what are we looking at here? What is this with the infinite windows and the Steam window in the back? And why are we looking at your desktop, Aira? And that's a fair question, guys. It's a fair question. And I understand why you're asking that. I thought that it might be interesting for me to show all of you a little bit about how I make videos, how I put them all together. Because I see a lot of people, including some kind of professional YouTubers, who are clearly doing things in a way that I feel is either more complicated or provides them less options. And, I mean, everyone is certainly free to do things exactly the way they want to, and that's awesome, but I thought maybe I would offer my system as a potential thing that might be helpful for some people if you're trying to figure some things out, if you're looking for ideas. So that's what I'm doing. So what I have here is open broadcast software. This is OBS Studio, I think is the full name of it. OBS Studio 64-bit for my 64-bit Windows. I am using Windows 8, by the way, with a skin to give me a proper start menu, because Windows, I have some words for you about your interface for Windows 8 and Windows 10, which would not be appropriate for this channel, but that's not what this video is about. Okay. So I've got OBS open here. I have the Minecraft scene selected, which is basically, it captures the entire display, including the taskbar and the menus at the top and everything. This is what I use to film Minecraft, because if I try to do full screen in Minecraft, things don't quite work the way I want them to. And sometimes it doesn't work properly, there's some issues there. So I do it this way, and I just cut off the top and the bottom in editing later. I'll show you how I do that in a bit. Another thing you'll notice is we've got the mic right here. This is the desktop audio. Desktop is not making any noise right now, so that bar's not doing anything, but it will. And you see that I am recording now. In my mixer here, and this is one of the most wonderful additions to OBS that they ever made. If you open up the mixer settings, I have my mic, which is what I'm talking into right now, and my desktop audio, and I can put them on different tracks. You see I have the desktop audio on track 1, which is the default track, and the mic audio on track 2. That is very, very important for the way I record, because what this does is it makes essentially a dual audio file. And that file has, if you've ever watched, for example, an anime movie or another movie with two different language audio tracks on it, that's basically what this is. And as you can see, I've got two files here in my captures folder. This is the one I'm making right now. That's crazy. You're looking at your own file. Oh, don't think too hard about it. You'll go crazy. This is one that I made earlier as a test to show you how this works. So I'm going to open this one up. And as you can see, we've got my video. And it has the Minecraft audio in it. You hear me walking back and forth. But it doesn't have my voice. Because what Media Player Classic does is it just takes the first track by default. Now I can switch this to audio track 2, and then you won't hear the Minecraft sound, but you will hear my voice. Spider Aira, I'm being a spider, and my name is Aira. Hello, I'm a spider. I'm an Aira spider. Alright, so there we go. There's my little test clip that I used to show you, and my cat is on the desk right now. Bub, can you maybe move off the desk? Thank you, sweetheart. Love you very much. Oh goodness, he's going to be causing trouble. He wants attention. Anyway, so this is what I've got here. This is the file that OBS produces, and I will be working with this one when I'm editing this video to put on YouTube. It's all, like, again, let's not think too hard about it. Now, the problem with having these two audio tracks is that I use Adobe Premiere Pro CS6 to edit my videos, and it will only recognize the first track. I think this is a really stupid oversight in the program. I am not fully satisfied with Premiere. I've just been using it for so long that I just kind of automatically keep using it. But it doesn't load both audio tracks. And actually, that's kind of okay. Here's what I have to do to use that second track, and I'll show you why it's worth it in a minute. I also have here Audacity. This is a free program everyone has access to. What I do is I go into File, Import, Import Audio. I go into, where are we? Videos, clips, oh my gosh. Here we go. Here's the video clip that I want to use. Open, and it's going to give me these 2 tracks. This is track 1 and track 2. I don't know what all the kanji are doing in there. I have no idea where that comes from. All I know is that the second one is my voice track. So I import that. There's my voice. We can listen to it. Spider Aira, Spider Aira. Okay, so that's the voice track from the video. The other thing that I can do here, which is why I like doing it this way, is Audacity has a really, really excellent, spectacular noise removal feature. And right now, there's actually not too much noise in this one, but sometimes I get really a lot of background noise. And I really, really need this feature to make the quality, because I am using just the cheapest microphone, you guys. I actually have literally the cheapest headset that they sold in the electronics store. I found the cheapest one. It was unbelievably cheap, and I grabbed that. And it works great. It actually works really, really well, as long as I remove the noise, because it picks up everything. It doesn't have any filter or anything. So what we do is I select an area where I'm not talking. And if it's a really long clip, I might have to zoom in a bit with this. And we click this to make it fill up the screen again, just to find a spot where I'm not talking at all. We go to Effect, Noise Reduction, and Get Noise Profile. What this does is it analyzes this little bit and it says, okay, anything that sounds like this is noise. Then I select the whole track and I go back into Effect, Noise Reduction, and I just hit OK. And then this automatically, it's done it very quickly. For longer ones, it takes a few seconds. You can see it's flattened out that line. All of that noise is now gone. I don't know if we'll hear much of a difference in quality. Spider Aira, Spider Aira. There's no hiss now. There's no noise at all. It's completely removed it. And now that I have that done, I'm going to go into File, Export Audio, and just, the one time I'm not already, no, not there, there, right here. Normally, it's already by default in this folder. I was actually doing something for another thing this morning, so it's another folder. Anyway, don't worry about that. Nothing to see here. So in this same folder, it's going to give it the exact same name as a WAV file. We click Save. We click OK. Boom. It exports it. Again, if it's longer, it takes a few seconds, maybe a couple minutes. That's exported now. I can close this. I don't save it because there's no point. And now you see there's this file here in the folder. Now we have everything we need to properly get started. Let's open Adobe Premiere Pro. It's going to take a few seconds. While it loads up, I want to say that, as I said, I'm not totally satisfied with a lot of the way Premiere Pro works. If anyone has a suggestion for a better program that's not super expensive, or maybe is open source, free, that would be awesome. It looks like we're ready here. Let's make a new project. We'll call this demonstration. Click OK. It's going to open this thing, which offers me all the standard formats for videos. And we're going to say, no, we don't want any of those. I don't want any of those. Why would I want any of those? I do my own thing. Now I take these 2 files, the video and the track with my voice, drag them in here, importing the files. Now what I do is, this is the video file. I right-click it and I click New Sequence from Clip. And the reason I do it this way is because it creates a sequence. The sequence is the thing that says how big it is and all that fits this clip exactly, and I don't have to worry about changing the size of it or anything like that. So if we play this now, as you can see, it's still only got the Minecraft audio. I can open this up here so you can see it. There's very little audio in there because it's just me walking back and forth. I should have broken a bush or something. Anyway, we also have this ugly bar at the bottom and one at the top, which we don't want. So the first thing I'm going to do is go into Video Effects, Transform, and Crop. Drag that on here, and I have this down to a science. It's 2.2 and 3.7. Now we have those bars. I know those bars are not ideal, but this is, as of this point, the best solution that I've found for the fact that it won't let me do it full screen properly. So if anyone has any tips on how to get rid of the bars, let me know. I'm very open to that. Otherwise, please forgive me for those bars. Now I need to stick my voice in there. We drag this one down. Boom, there's my voice. Sometimes a little bar appears here that says that it's, I don't know what verb they use, but that it's processing it somehow. Always wait for that bar to finish, because that's what generates the peak file that lets you see where all the audio is, and that is really important. So now if we watch it. Spider Aira, Spider Aira, I'm being a spider, my name is Aira. Hello. Did you hear that, guys? Let's listen to that again. Being a spider, my name is Aira. Hello, I'm a spider. I'm an Aira spider. We've got an issue there. I cleared my throat in the middle of that, didn't I? Let's hold down Alt with the scroll wheel, scroll up to make this a little bigger because it's a nice short clip. Now, another thing that I always do is on the Minecraft audio, I come into volume, unclick the animation for level, and I put in like minus 14 or 16 depending on what the level is at, because this audio is always louder than my mic audio. If I recorded both the game and my microphone on the same audio track, it might be a little simpler, but it would mean that I wouldn't be able to change and adjust those levels independently, which turns out to be really important. It would take a lot of fiddling to get it just right. And then sometimes it's louder and sometimes it's quieter. Sometimes my voice is louder. Sometimes I talk louder. Sometimes I talk quieter. Like, being able to adjust those independently is really, really useful, as is this. Where was that throat clearing? My name is Aira. Oh, right there. Right there. That bugger right there. So here's what we're going to do with that. I'm going to take the razor blade and cut that one off. Go on the other side of that. Cut that one off. We're just going to go ahead and click that and hit the delete key. It's gone. Spider Aira, Spider Aira. I'm being a spider. My name is Aira. Hello, I'm a spider. I'm an Aira spider. Oh, that's so much better. There is some dead air in there, and if it doesn't mess with the animation too much, I can even cut this out and put them back together, which I could do this way. It will automatically snap that to the nearest thing. Right click, and then click ripple delete. Aira. Hello, I'm a spider. There we go. I'm an Aira spider. That's actually not too bad. It didn't really jump too far. It's not that noticeable. I mean, you can see that something happened there, but it's not a big deal. Alright, so this happens quite a lot when I'm editing. If you ever see me, especially in, for example, Stardew Valley video, where I don't edit out the gameplay itself, I don't cut anything out of the game, I just edit out clearing my throat, sniffing, coughing, things like that. And there might be half a second of dead air. But I think that's a lot better than listening to me clear my throat, isn't it, guys? Now, the other thing that we need to do, right here at the start, I was kind of getting set up. By the way, I have this with a hotkey. I use the star key on the number pad on the keyboard to start and stop the animation, so that I don't have to go into the program and click start and all that, which is very handy, which is why we don't see the OBS screen here first. We just start right into Minecraft. But I don't need all of this dead air at the beginning, do I? So we'll go spider right there. That's where I start. I'm going to drag this right in here. You could also cut it and ripple delete, or ripple delete like that. Spider Aira. It's better. And then at the end, we want to stop it right after I stop talking. Spider. It's just a small difference, but it does matter. And the more you do this kind of stuff, the more you get a sense for it. And now let's say I wanted to make this a whole video with a little fade in and fade out. We go into dissolve, dip to black again. Ooh, that's awfully long. Might want to shorten that. Spider Aira, spider. Oh yeah, let's shorten that. We can drag that over here. Drag that over here. Usually that long fade is not a big deal, but Spider Aira, Spider Aira. I'm being a spider, my name is Aira. Hello, I'm a spider. I'm an Aira spider. Beautiful. I might make this a little bit shorter. I might fiddle around with it a little bit more, but that's the basics for how I put this together. I think you can see that having two audio tracks for the sound and taking the time to remove the noise in Audacity and to give yourself the possibility of editing the levels separately and all of that stuff, it really is worth that little extra bit of effort. And also, you can get really surprisingly good sound quality out of a very, very cheap microphone without any extra expensive equipment, which many people just don't have access to. Just by using that noise removal tool, it makes such a huge difference. And I now and then I'll hear a professional YouTuber kind of clear their throat or cough in the middle of a video, and I'm thinking, you know, if you recorded it separately, you could have edited out that cough, and it would have been a much pleasanter experience for all of us. I think we all would have appreciated that. I know that it's very time-consuming in general to edit videos in that level of detail, but for me, it's worth it. I like having that level of quality, even if it takes a little longer and means I can't put videos out quite as often. Now, this is a very simple and short one. If I'm doing something like Stardew Valley, like I said, I don't edit out the video. All I do is do the in and the out, watch it once through, and cut out any offensive sound bits like coughing or clearing my throat. And then that's it. I just render it and I'm done. If I'm doing Minecraft, I usually, if I'm doing a single player video, I try to only record the parts that I actually want to show you, and then I just kind of clip them and put them together and do the same sort of thing. However, when I'm doing Minecraft with Mom, it's a much longer process because I just record our entire play session because I never know what's going to happen. I can't anticipate what's going to be funny and what's going to be fun. So I end up with hours of footage that I sit and I just watch, and I cut out the parts that are boring or dead air, and I only leave the parts that I think are the most entertaining and the most fun to watch. And so that is an extremely time-consuming process. I might take 2 hours of video and boil it down to 30 minutes. So those can't come out too often. As a matter of fact, I have some footage right now which is mid-editing but is not quite ready to be made into a video. So there's that. The last thing we do when we have this selected here is we go to File, Export Media, or we just hit Control M as I sometimes do. For the settings, I always make it FLV because FLV allows me to match the source attributes, which means it keeps this the same size. If I, for example, leave it on AVI, it puts these ugly bars at the top and the bottom because this is a standardized format. So I use FLV. It also compresses the file size down. It means the quality isn't top quality, but it also gives me control over the size of the video, and in my experience, this is the best way to do it. There are probably better ways that I don't know. I'm sure there are. But that's what I do. You have export video, export audio. I always click use maximum render quality. I think it helps. It makes it it takes longer to render the video, but the result is better. And then the output name will go into, well, this is a special one, isn't it? So we'll do demonstration. We'll make its own little folder. Stick that in there. We'll call it demonstration.flv. Click save. This is going to be a real quick one. I've never filmed it exporting. This is going to be interesting. Usually exporting takes quite a while. It can take anywhere from 10-20 minutes to an hour, hour and a half, depending on how much editing is done, what types of edits were used. But as you can see, this one's going to be pretty quick. So once this bar fills up, we'll have a final product, and then we can take a look at our final video. I would also then go in here and take a snapshot with this button of something that I want to use as the thumbnail for the video, which I will then throw into Photoshop, where I have templates and I overlay text and I make the thumbnail, which goes onto YouTube. So now if we look into the demonstration folder and we open this, Spider Aira, I'm being a spider and my name is Aira. Hello, I'm a spider. I'm an Aira spider. There we go. We got our finished video. And you can see the quality is a little lower. And I would like to be able to have higher quality, but I haven't found a way to get higher quality with the FLV format, and I haven't found a way to use another format that doesn't mess with the settings and the size of the video and stuff. If anyone has any tips for me on that, I am definitely open to hearing your tips and suggestions and all of that stuff. But that's going to be it for this video. Let's head back to our OBS home screen. Oh my goodness, it's making me dizzy. I hope this has been a helpful, entertaining, useful video for you. I will be, my next videos will be game videos, don't worry. And yeah, if you like it, if you found it useful, go ahead and click the thumbs up button. If not, if you don't want to see anything like this again, go ahead and click the thumbs down button. Maybe leave a comment and tell me why. If you have any feedback, any suggestions for ways I could do this better, and I'm sure there are many, I would love to hear from you. If I have helped you anyway, I would also love to hear from you, to know that I provided any assistance or inspired anyone would be just super. And if you're new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. Most of my videos are about games, I promise. There's plenty of them down below over my channel, whichever direction the buttons are. Go and check out my channel. I got lots of good stuff on there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.